Good morning, Kilbourne. This is your WKHS News. I'm Bryn Caswell.
And I'm Maggie Berry.
House Bill 416 is the biggest talk among students and teachers at Kilbourne right now. McKenna Wald tells us exactly what's going on.
Both the Ohio House of Representatives and Ohio Senate took action on February 19th with their own versions of Calamity Day legislation. As you might expect, there are differences in the two approaches. They both offer some relief in the required number of makeup days for school districts. Here's Miss Adrian to tell us more about House Bill 416.
What's your opinion on the issue of House Bill 416?
Well, House Bill 416 was an attempt by our governor to add additional calamity days to our schools based on the inclement weather this winter. So right now, that House Bill 416 is stalled on the House floor. Our House of Representatives and our Senate haven't come to an agreement yet on whether or not House Bill 416 will be adopted.
How does it affect students and teachers?
Well, currently our state, we have 5 calamity days that we're given an opportunity to have for snow days. Again, because of the inclement weather this winter, House Bill 416 was put into effect to allow us 4 more snow days. So it could affect us in lots of different ways. If that doesn't pass, we are already over 2 days of calamity days because we're at 7 days off now. So if it doesn't pass, we're over 2 days and we will have to implement what the state is calling blizzard bags.
How does blizzard bags and House Bill 416 relate?
Well, blizzard bags were an attempt by several school districts prior to the winter to allow for 3 days after the 5-day calamity days, 3 days after that to allow for students to learn from home so that if in fact we did have a winter like we had, students had an opportunity to continue their education while learning at home.
Do you have any concerns about the House Bill 416?
I think the biggest concern right now is, as a school system, we have passed the use of calamity days. We have 3 days that we're given the opportunity to have those blizzard bags. So we are at 5 days. We've missed 5 days. Those are the 5 days that the state already gives us. We've missed 2 more, so we're at a total of 7. If in fact House Bill 416 passes, that gives us 4 additional days, which would take us to 9. So blizzard bags wouldn't go into effect until day 10 if House Bill 416 passes.
If it's a level 3 or 4 snow emergency, are teachers still required to come to school?
That's a great question. That's what's being talked about right now in the Senate with House Bill 416. And one of the things that they've said is if that passes and we're allowed 4 more days, which would take us to 9, that 2 of those 4 days teachers would be asked to come to work on those 2 days, and it would be some type of professional development learning for our teachers during those days. But I think we're going to have a real problem if it is a level 3 or a level 4 snow emergency and we're asking people to be on the road, because obviously we can't do that, nor would I.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'd just like to say that as a school, blizzard bags, calamity days, for me, don't seem to be a real issue, because I think a lot of our teachers are already doing a lot of those things online. And I would say, we've missed 7 days of school. And when I'm in classrooms, I hear teachers say, hey, tomorrow might be a snow day. Make sure you do this. Make sure you get this turned in on time when you come back. And so I think that learning continues to happen at Kilbourne, whether we have blizzard bags or not. And I appreciate that from our teachers and our students.
House Bill 416 is still stalled in the Ohio House of Representatives, but we will keep you up to date. This has been McKenna Wald, WKHS News.
Jacob Shepard and Kristen Barone have the latest news on our choir's spring season.
Choir's been performing much more often this year. Mr. Zabigala, their new director, tells us what to expect.
So most of you guys probably know me as the guy who was playing piano for Molly and Abby, or Emily and Tori for the talent show. But there's a little bit more to it than that. I'm in the northwest corner of the building teaching choir. I'm Mr. Zabigala, if you guys don't know. And what I do every day is an awesome thing. I get to work with music and art and beauty every single day, and it's awesome. But what I do and what we do every day in the classroom, out of the classroom, is something that's truly unique. We get to create music and a product every single day. We perform all of the time, and we perform at a level that's just artistic. It's this idea of art for art's sake. The top group, Kilbourne Singers, which is mostly juniors and seniors, but a couple sophomores, we're having a big concert tour, and we get to go tour Columbus and tour all the beautiful venues that we have here, and we're going to contest as well. So we're actually competing against not anyone, but we're competing against ourselves to be the best that we can be. So you should join choir because you want to, because you want to feel something every day, because you want to break in your day somehow that makes you feel reinvigorated. Choir does that for a lot of the kids. Choir does that for me, and I do it every day. So if you're willing and able, or if you're not, and if you say, I don't have a good voice, that's what I'm for. I'll teach you. Come on down to the choir room and see Mr. Z.
Jacob Shepard, WKHS News.
Having easy access to clean water is something we take for granted here in Worthington, but this isn't the case everywhere. Over 1 billion people lack easy access to clean water. Often, women and children have to walk over 3 miles each day to a water source using buckets that weigh as much as 40 pounds and may have been contaminated with fuel or pesticides. This leads to extreme back and neck pain and illnesses from that contaminated water. Luckily, Kilbourne can help. Greif, a company based in Columbus, has developed a backpack for these people called Pack H2O so they can easily and safely transport water. More than 146,000 packs have been distributed in 21 different countries, and each pack helps 5 people. Next week, help Kilbourne's IB program raise money for Pack H2O to help make these packs more accessible worldwide. With every donation, you will receive a Pack H2O button for your own backpack, and with a donation of $10, which is the cost of one H2O pack, you will be able to decorate a pack to send to a family in need. Just look for an IB student carrying a pack in the hallways or during lunch. With your help, Kilbourne can send packs all over the world to help people have easier access to clean water.
Everyone is wondering what all the racking on the roof is. Annika Thomas gives us the details.
The question many Kilbourne students have been wondering is what's the loud banging noise coming from the roof? Let's find out.
So what's going on the roof?
Well, right now they're replacing the stucco. It has quite a few cracks in it, and it's been deteriorating over the years. So they're going to tear all the old stucco off right now, and they're going to replace it with some new stucco, and hopefully stop some of the leaks that we have in our back hallway.
So how does the stucco, cause the leaks?
Well, after a while, the weather kind of starts to deteriorate it by the hot weather that we have, and then the cold weather. And just like anything, it just starts to expand, and then it contracts, and therefore we get cracks over the years. And it's been 20 years plus, so now it's time to be replaced.
How long do you think this will take?
I'm assuming it's going to go right into spring break. So hopefully right around spring break, these guys will be done.
After talking with Mr. Payne, we got up on the roof to check out the construction underway. As you can see, the new stucco is being applied while the old is being chipped away. Now, Kilbourne, you will no longer wonder what is causing the suspicious noise. Annika Thomas, WKHS News.
This has been your WKHS News. And don't forget, Kilbourne, this Saturday is Pancake Day from 8 o'clock to 2.
Miss Adrian's going to be one of our celebrity pancake flippers, and she'll be flipping at 9.
Thanks for watching, Kilbourne, and have a fun and safe weekend.